which is my skincare. So I literally just got off of work. I'm so tired, and I can honestly just tell you it has been a very long day. Lately, work has been taking up so much of my time, and I haven't had the time to even just sit down and like enjoy my time at home. And my schedule has just been very chaotic. So I finally decided to just take my camera out and film me getting ready for the night. And I don't mean going out, I mean staying home and sleeping. I thought this would be a very fun way for you guys to connect with me, and you guys can also use this time to unwind with me. Hopefully this video can be a little bit long so you guys can take a bath, eat dinner, drink a glass of wine, eat a snack before bed, and just unwind with me. And I love doing this on a Sunday night because Sunday nights are for bed. It's time to go to bed, guys. I am very excited to just get into bed today. I'm so exhausted. I'm so excited to take my makeup off. I started removing my makeup and forgot to film it, but I am using my Bioderma micellar water from Costco. Basically, I have just been so overworked, I feel. I don't know if I'm even gonna ever have time to do this type of routine for a while. Nothing is more rewarding than a nighttime routine. Trust me, putting on a face mask, literally anything, like it just feels right. But lately I haven't had the time to do that, so it's kind of sad. I think it's very important to set aside time for yourself, whether it is just time for you to just sleep, because there's nothing wrong with sleeping. There's nothing wrong with giving yourself a break. I think it's very important, for me at least, to just have at least one day of the week where I just completely reset. It is okay, and I'm telling you this because I know social media and everybody in your whole life is probably telling you if you're laying in bed and you're not doing anything, you're wasting your time. Which technically, yes, they could be right, but at the same time, if you are not allotting yourself that time, you're gonna go crazy. And already with the weather, I just feel so under the weather and just very sad already. So adding more and more on my plate just to say that I'm doing something or just being productive is just defeats the purpose of self-care. I took my makeup off. I'm gonna quickly take a shower. My hair, I literally just washed it yesterday, but you know what? We're gonna wash it today again because it is self-care night. I changed it to a different shirt because the other shirt was like getting uncomfortable. It was a bodysuit. I wash my hair every other day or every other day. It really depends on how oily my hair is. So what I like to do is I like to comb my hair before I get in the shower. It just helps with the job being a lot faster and easier because you won't have tangles and knots in your hair when you're washing it, and especially when you're lathering it with shampoo, it tends to get really tangled. When did this turn into a shower with me? But anyways, the products that I use for my hair are these ones right here. They are the Day Shampoo and Conditioner. I've been using it for a while now, and I feel like my hair has never felt this clean. So moving on to the next order of business, which is my skincare. I think it's very important to have your skincare in check. I always like to make sure that my skin is okay, especially before I go to bed. I want all my makeup off. I did remove it earlier with micellar water, but that's not enough, sis. So we are gonna deep dive into a little bit of more cleansing. So I'm just using my regular face wash, and I'm gonna take a little bit of it on my hand and I'm gonna lather it. They say that you're supposed to be lathering it on your face for at least a minute so that it actually washes your face. I feel like this is a very intimate video. I haven't filmed any kind of video like this ever, and I'm hoping that this video turns out the way that I want it to, because filming in the shower gives me anxiety and I'm never doing it again. So I guess during the minute that I am washing my face with this cleanser, I'll talk about my skin needs and the texture of it right now. With the weather changing, I feel as though my face is a lot more dry rather than oily. My face gets oily indoors, but once I'm outside, it's so dry, my skin starts to like crack, and like, you know when you wear makeup and you could see it seeping into your fine lines? That is what's happening right now, and I hate it. My face is like fully cleansed. Okay, I'm gonna go and clean my eyelashes now. So I'm just using a lash soap and a brush because throughout the day, makeup, oil, any kind of dead skin can fall onto your eyelashes and it's bad. If you guys didn't know, I get my eyelashes done. I will link my lash tech in the description box. Shout out Linda, I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for fulfilling my lash needs. Basically, what you do is you're just gonna put the shampoo on here and this looks ridiculous. This is honestly not even painful. Okay, no problem. I lit a candle and it smells so good. It's called Marshmallow Fireside. I swear to God, if I'm not in focus, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna freaking cry. I'm just gonna pat them dry. Just press them like this. And then I either let it air dry like this or I go in with my little fan. But that is my face washing experience. Thank you so much for staying for that. But now we're gonna get into the nit and gritty, all the products that I use after I cleanse my face. But don't leave because this is a very crucial part to our night, okay? Oh my God, I forgot it was hot. Honestly, the vibes right now are immaculate. I have my candle going. I also made a cup of tea. Right now, I am loving my turmeric cream. Turmeric tea because it's good for anti-inflammatory. So if you feel like your face is kind of puffing up, which sometimes does happen to me, I love drinking this in the morning so that it kind of goes away, but also you can use it at night so that your body's just fully flushed of all the toxins and stuff. I made that up, but it sounds like it makes sense because it's turmeric. She is here to stay. I have gotten a lot of questions and a lot of people saying that my skin has been glowing recently, and okay, thank you so much first of all because it has been a journey, but this is what my skin is looking like. I know the lighting is not the best, but you can see there's no real breakouts, and I don't want to jinx it. Every single time I say it in a video that my skin is getting better, my skin gets worse, but she's looking a lot better than before. I haven't had any breakouts recently, only on the sides here. They're just scarring now. I'm just gonna go in with the first product. So I'm just using a toner that I've been using for a while now, and I use this in the morning and at night, and I just gently lather it throughout my face. So this product I have been using for a while now. It is the Good Molecules BHA Clarified Gel Cream. And as you guys can see, I'm already using it so much. But it is formulated with salicylic acid and centella I don't know how to pronounce it, extract to help maintain a clear complexion. And I love salicylic acid. It just gets rid of breakouts for me very easily. I apply this anywhere where I usually get my regular breakouts. So it usually is on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna apply that here. Very light layer because it's honestly such a thick product. A little bit goes a long way because it spreads really easily. And lately I've been also getting it on my forehead as well. And then after that, I go in with my moisturizer, the silicone-free priming moisturizer, also by Good Molecules. When I tell you guys this is my favorite moisturizer, it is my favorite moisturizer. This is just like, it moisturizes and that's it. And I think that's the job of a moisturizer, is to just hydrate and nourish your skin. I feel like I've noticed a huge difference in the amount of oil my skin produces just because it's not so greasy, and I really like that about it. I don't know if I said this earlier, but their products come with an ingredient list that shows you exactly how much of each ingredient there is. Last product that I use for the night is the Good Molecules Vacuole Oil Blend for oily skin. Again, my skin is oily to dry right now, and I use this to basically just add firmness to the skin. But you basically warm a few drops of it in your hands, and then you pat it in. You don't want to use a rubbing motion. It comes in a smaller packaging because you don't need a lot. I just like to put a little bit, maybe like 1 or 2 drops, warm it up, and then just press it in to the skin. So with that said, I do just want to say thank you to Good Molecules for sponsoring this small portion of today's video. With Black Friday coming up, of course, Good Molecules is going to give you the good deals. And I do notice that my skin just looks significantly better. And I'm not even lying to you guys right now. My skin does feel so beautiful, and I feel beautiful when I use it. And I think that's an important component when it comes to doing your skincare. Also, not even to mention that Good Molecules rarely has any discounts either. So use this time, Black Friday and Cyber Monday, to really get your products. So it is called their Black Friday Festival 2021. It does say that it ends on Monday, November 29th at 11:59 Pacific time. They're dropping their $15 skincare mini fridge, and I actually got my hands on one, and that's where I keep my products because it's honestly such a nice feeling to put on like products that feel so cool and nice on the skin. And as for their discounts, they're having 25% off site-wide and 30% off of bundles. And they're also launching their hyaluronic acid essence, which I really want to get my hands on and try. And they're actually offering free gifts with purchase on the weekends as well. So definitely get your hands on that before the deals end. But of course, you guys can also just refer to the description box for more details and deals. Thank you so much to Good Molecules for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and also for giving me such glowy skin and making me feel confident. Comparing to how I was feeling and looking in the beginning of the video, I'm feeling a lot more energized and a lot better about myself. Moving on to my hair care routine during the nighttime. So this is the Nutricare Restructuring Cream for Split Ends, and this is what it's called. It's essentially a cream, and I just like to put this into the ends of my hair. And then I'm going in with the Bi-Phase Restructuring Leave-In Conditioner, and this is basically just to nourish and hydrate your hair again. After processing it for such a long time, like if you guys remember, I was like a brunette blonde a while back, literally I think last year, and it honestly damaged my hair so much. So I really wanted to take the time to really make my hair feel like normal again and not feel so, I guess, stretchy. If you guys are blonde or have gone blonde before, you guys know exactly what stretchy feeling I mean, when your hair feels like spaghetti. I'm also using the cutest little comb. This is from Zip & Co. Love her so much, and it's just nice to have on my nightstand. I'm gonna clean up my washroom now, because if I were to move the camera towards all the products that I used, it'll be very messy and you guys will be like, what? What is so calming about this mess? I think we're gonna move the party to my room now, because that sounded very like, we're moving to the room now. But we are gonna be moving to my bed now because I'm so tired. And then we're just gonna make a couple of little like journaling notes and putting stuff in my agenda, because it is Sunday. So I just like to plan my week out on Sunday, because that's kind of like the reset, like the day before the Monday. What is it called? Monday, fuck, I forgot what it was called. My sister used to say this all the time. Monday scaries? I don't remember. Alright guys, so I just spent maybe like 30 minutes just writing down things that I have just been wanting to let out in such a long time, and I don't like to emotionally pour out my feelings to people. Sometimes I'll like rant a little bit to my sister or my friends, but journaling is just a way to really just unleash that all and have no regrets. Because sometimes I feel like when I overshare or say too much to people, I oftentimes regret it, and sometimes things just don't have to be said out loud. So writing it out just kind of gives you some sort of peace of mind. Aside from all of my feelings, I wrote down a couple of goals that I have, because I want to do that. I want to start doing that because there's so many things that I would love to accomplish or just try to achieve. So this is kind of just gonna write it down, and then I can go back to it and see my progress, I guess. My first goal is getting more YouTube content out, because I have been slacking, and I don't know if it's like, it's honestly procrastination. I have so many ideas that I would love to put out and get done, but for some reason I'm just not able to, because I get in my head very, very easily. I think about what other people might think. I love spending time like doing it when I have the time, whereas when I don't have time and I'm just constantly working down to the due date of things, like I get very stressed, and then I just start to hate making videos. The next one that I have is a little silly. get my license. I have my test in December, and if you guys live in Canada, you guys know that it gets very, very snowy. Sometimes there's snowstorms, and I'm very nervous that the snow is going to affect my chances of getting my license, but I need to get my license, guys. This is like a silly thing to write down, but it's very long overdue. And then the last thing, it's a little bit deep, but I guess I'll just say it for you guys, is bettering the way that I look at myself. Oftentimes I find myself comparing my appearance or the way that I am to people around me. You know, my family, it could be my friends, you know, just things. You guys know how comparing yourself can get, and it can get very mentally draining, and everybody has their insecurities, but I have just been a little bit more aware and more conscious about how I look. I don't want to do that anymore. It's bad for you, and I hope you guys aren't doing that either, but sometimes, like, I'll be real with you, you can't help it. So for now, she's swinging a little bit down, but it's fine. Things that I'm grateful for. This is something I would just like to say at the end of the night, or just leaving the night on a positive note. You know, if you have a bad day, you don't want to be left off on a bad note. You always want to end it on a good note. If you're in an argument with your best friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, go make up right now before you go to bed, because waking up the next day is honestly dreadful, guys, when you're in a bad mood. I am grateful for the people around me, whether that is my family, my friends, my boyfriend, just everybody in my life right now. I'm just so grateful. For the longest time, I feel like I've just been on my own for a while. I think I needed that time to really recollect myself. I have never been so in love with life at the same time. Like, I know, like, this, I've been feeling a little bit like stressed out and overwhelmed with work and my workload. Aside from that, there are so many things that I'm just so grateful for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys are subscribing to my channel and liking this video, and comment down below what kind of ritual you guys enjoy most about your nighttime routine. Is it skincare? Is it showering? Is it taking a bath? Is it just time in bed because I love sleeping too? Or, you know, like, what is it? Let me know, because I would love to know. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed now because it is super late. It is 11, but I love you guys. Here's a good night kiss, and I will see you guys in my next video.